Kim from thesquishymonster.com, and today I'm making a delicious honey garlic chicken. And we're going to lock in all those juices by creating a really golden, deep, crunchy exterior, and then we're going to braise it in this really silky sauce. This will ensure that we'll yield a very juicy and succulent chicken. I really recommend on cutting down your own chicken, getting a whole one at the market and cutting it down yourself to save money, because I got an organic chicken at the market today for so much cheaper per pound than I could have a pre-cut chicken from the in-store butcher, and it cuts down on packaging, so there's no more wasteful styrofoam. And the most important and fantastic part is that you get the backbone for stock, which in turn makes great risottos, soups, stews, collards, and like my honey garlic chicken in this video. So in some cold filtered water, I'm putting in that backbone with some veggies. This is just a really simple stock, but you can really jazz this up however way you'd like. Some garlic, some carrots, some onions, and some celery. And if you have the ones with the frilly tops on it, please use that. It's got great flavor. Some peppercorns, whole peppercorns, and a clove. Some more onion and some parsley. Just tuck that all in, and you want to bubble this and simmer this for at least an hour, and it's going to add such great depth of flavor to our meal today. At this point, my meat is at room temperature, which is optimal. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of crushed garlic and tuck it into the skin, underneath the skin of each of my chicken pieces. Next, I'm going to drizzle with just a bit of oil on the surface of each of my pieces, and I'm going to salt and pepper, and I'm going to repeat on the other side as well, and I'm just going to rub it in. And I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I can hear my stock bubbling and simmering away behind me. Homemade stock is just one of those things that greatly improves the flavor profile of any dish that you're using it in, so I highly recommend it. I've just glazed my skillet with some high smoke index oil, and I'm going to put each of my pieces of seasoned chicken skin side down. Here are a few things to consider when preparing this chicken or any chicken. You don't want to overcrowd the pan, and you don't want to flip but just once. When both sides are a nice golden brown, you want to take each piece of chicken out. With the chicken drippings, you want to toss in your onions and your garlic. Salt and pepper. And then just toss it around. I'm just scooping the last bits of my caramelized garlic and onion out of the pan so I can make room for my next batch of ingredients. So to the hot skillet, you want to add in just a pat of butter. You want to melt that down, and you want it to kind of bubble away. To your melted butter, you want to sprinkle in some unbleached flour, and you want to cook it out by just stirring it in, and you don't want any lumps, so just continue to stir. After a couple minutes, you want to splash in equal parts of really high quality soy and honey. While you're simultaneously stirring, you want to slowly pour in your warm reserve stock. And stir, stir, stir. You can see all the bits have kind of lifted up from the skillet, and they're intermingling with this sauce. It's already looking very glossy and very smooth. And don't worry about the chicken that wasn't pre-cooked before, because now we're about to bathe the chicken pieces in this luxurious bath and pop the entire thing in the oven. Now in goes all of your chicken pieces with that crusty golden skin, and as it bakes off in the oven, it'll just get really soft and tender in that sauce, and it'll just get even more delicious as all the ingredients kind of meld together. Here's my chicken straight out of the oven. I let it cool slightly, but it's really important that the internal temperature reaches at least 170. And I'm just going to sprinkle over with some fresh chopped flat leaf parsley. My chicken is now ready to eat. I've just served it on a bed of rice. Just keep it simple, especially because the chicken is the star here, and it just worked its magic in the oven. It just braised in that sauce, and it just smells so incredibly heavenly in here. I'm just gonna take a piece of my chicken, and I'm just gonna go in for a bite of my chicken. Oh, and not to forget about that sauce, of course. Look at that luscious sauce. Mmm.